Yo, what's going on? It's Fuego here, and today I'm going to be playing arguably the best deck in Clash Royale, and yup, that is going to be some Giant Prince for you guys. So super excited to play this deck today, and I wanted to start off by explaining why I personally believe this deck is so good. So starting off with the statistics of the deck, I mean, gosh, it has a 54% win rate, very high usage rate, which whenever those two things combine, you already know you're messing with a real deck. And then specifically, like, reasons why this deck is good. First off, it's running two pretty strong Evos. You got the Evo Zap, which isn't the strongest Evo, but it's definitely one of the better ones, and it's been seeing a lot more usage lately. But the real shine is the Evo Lumberjack. Even after all the nerfs it's received, over time and time again, it is still a very good Evo, especially when it comes to getting damage on your opponent's tower. So I'll be showing that off today. And there's a few other reasons why as well. So one of them, a crucial one, honestly, is going to be the Dagger Duchess. Now, the Dagger Duchess is, you could say it's the top tower troop. Either way, I think most people can agree it's at least top 2 with the Princess Tower. And Dagger Duchess synergizes very well with Giant because Giant is like a beatdown deck. So you can kind of go in and just ignore the opposite lane if they try and pressure. So you kind of force them to stop a push that is just not easy to defend. And then the Dagger Duchess actually benefits you again because since so many people run the Dagger Duchess right now, Giant actually counters it. And the Giant, think of it this way, the Giant is just a tank, so it runs up, it takes out all their daggers, they got no DPS to finish off the rest of your push, and you kind of just overwhelm them from there. So, I mean, this deck has a lot going for it right now, specifically in this meta, so it's perfect. And if you guys remember, back whenever Dagger Duchess first came out and was super broken, the Giant just completely dominated the meta and was insane. So I think I'm just going to ignore this Evo Mortar, honestly. We both play our Evos, that's fine by me. I'm going to go in with the Prince behind the Giant. Goblin Stein, wait, hold on, look at his lightning value, guys. And he has to worry about the Prince as well. Lightning finishes everything. I'm going to Evo Zap to reset and to save the Prince from the bats. And guys, look at that. How does he stop that, man? That's so much damage. Let's go. Giant's taking down the tower. That's going to be down to about 1,000, so very nice push right here. And guys, it really doesn't take too many pushes to get damage with this deck. I don't know what it is, but it's just solid. And then you have the lightning to finish off the game, so it's super amazing. So this is already into, I believe that's lightning arrows, but close enough, right? Yeah, lightning arrows will get the job done here to finish out the match. And he only has 20 seconds left to take my tower. Like, that's just not going to happen, right? I don't know if he's trying to lightning block. I'm not sure what this guy's plan is right now, but we'll just make sure he doesn't get a mortar on top of tower, and we're going to be free living, man. And that really shows how powerful this deck is. I did nothing special. I went in with one Giant Prince push, and that was really all it took to seal the deal for this one. But that's going to do it for the first match here. I'll catch you guys in the next one and continue to show you just how strong this deck really is. Another really cool thing about this deck is that it really doesn't have many bad matchups. I'd say Lava Hound's definitely one that strikes me to be a bad matchup, but outside of that, most matchups are either even or in your favor, which is that's just beautiful, and that's exactly what you want when you have a deck. And of course, speak of the devil, man, what did I just do to myself, man? Of course, we're going to be playing Lava Hound here, right as I say. That's probably like the one bad matchup, so let's see if we can make things work here. Ah, man, if I would have went arrows there, that would have been perfect, but I did not kind of expect the skeletons out of this guy's deck. So I think my play is probably going to be Mega Minion once his locks on, and then maybe counter push with a Giant. That's kind of what I'm thinking right now. We're going to take a fair bit of damage. Honestly, not too much we can do about it. And kind of like what I was talking about earlier, big tanks are just super strong against the Dagger Duchess. For example, this guy, okay, yeah, he's running the Lava Hound, which is a very good tank, and you just saw our Dagger Duchess truly struggled taking it out. Even these lava pups are giving us trouble. Okay, I'm actually probably going to try and go in here. Maybe if I can get to my... Let's go Evo Lumberjack, and then we'll go Prince as well. If he plays the Tombstone, it should die to the Evo Lumberjack Rage, so I'm kind of happy with this. And we have a Zap for the bats as well. Yep, perfect. And that should be a tower trade at this point, I believe. He does have skeletons, but Prince is on tower. Let's go. Okay, so we're kind of bringing this one back a little bit. Our opponent drops the well played, which I do believe it was. So not too bad, not too bad. So against Lava Hound, you always kind of want to figure out what their best tank killers are and what their best ground troops are. So we don't really know what this guy's kind of like air support card is yet. I mean, we know he has the bats, but he could be hiding a skeleton dragon or flying machine. But I really want to figure out, I just want to make sure he has no other ground cards, which at this point, he's probably revealed them all, right? So let's kind of just go in here, pray this guy doesn't have an Inferno Dragon, and see what's rolling. We know he has the Tombstone. We know he has Skeletons, Bats. Those are kind of the cards you have to worry about. Oh, okay, Mega Minion. That is right. Okay, so let's go Bomber here to clean up. I'm going to go Arrows, try and keep this Mega Minion alive, please. Okay, Mega Minion does stay alive. I'm going to go Prince the Pocket. Oh, Evo Skellies. Wait, I need to zap those, don't I? Yep, those would kill my Prince. I cannot have that. Prince, make it to the tower, please. Okay, huge. But how do we stop this push, ladies and gentlemen? I'm not sure it is possible, man. We really went in there best we could, but at this point, things are not looking great. Let's go for the arrows here. He has the second Lava Hound down already. I'm going to try and kite back. Let's see. Let's go zap here as well. We are back to another Mega Minion, but we still need to take his tower in the meantime. So let's see how we do this. Wait, Mega Minion, please lock on the balloon. Okay, Mega Minion does not lock on the balloon, and that's probably going to do it for this one here, guys. I'm going to go for the arrows, and yeah, that was a really, like I said, Lava Hound is a tough matchup. We kind of kept it close there for a little bit. I'll zap, but that is a good game. Well played to VA to SU. In the next match here, and I'm going to try and not jinx myself this time, so we'll just start off cycling the zap and see what's popping here. I love cycling my Lumberjack early. I feel like really you can't get punished for it too hard since you do have the second mini tank killer with the Prince. And getting to Evo Lumberjack, especially in single elixir, is honestly a cheat code. So let's see. We see the Prince out of our opponent, Alexander. And okay, we see the Megaknight as well. So we're going to have to lock in on this defense. Dagger Duchess is not going to be too much of a help once it loses all of its daggers. I think I'm going to zap, and I think we should be fine here. Yeah. All right, looks like we get the job done on the first defense here. And Prince Megaknight. Okay, so is this going to be kind of like the bridge spam deck, I imagine? Kind of what we're looking like here. And since I have the Dagger Duchess, I can completely ignore that EWIS and probably only take like 2, maybe 3 max shots. Yeah, look at that. This should only be 2 shots. Perfect. Love to see it. Okay, I'm going to Giant the back now. I'm praying that this guy doesn't have an Inferno Dragon, but honestly, I think that'd still be fine in the long run because we do have the Lightning. So actually, yeah, not even that bad for us. This deck is pretty well-rounded overall. Like, no matter what answer your opponent has, a lot of times you can counter it. So let's get the Prince down here, start chipping away this Valk. I do want to have enough for my Inferno, or for my Lightning, rather. And, oh, Skeleton Army, interesting. I think we'll probably just not Lightning. I think it's the better play not to. Princes will get some hits on top of each other, and Mega Minion, does it do enough here? I think I'm going to Evo Zap as well just to slow down that Hog. Not too bad. He'll get a Hog shot, but interesting deck that we got here from the opponent. We got Megaknight, Prince, and a Hog Rider in here. Kind of crazy, but fair enough to him. So yeah, this is probably like more like a mid-ladder deck from what I'm seeing so far, because we got some crazy cards. He tries to arrows the Evo Lumberjack, but that does not work, my friend. So we get a ton of damage there. Now, let's reset. So he probably has the Evo Megaknight, which is kind of scary, but I think I'm going to go Giant either way. We have the Lightning for all of his support units, and then we also have the arrows and the Zap for a Skarmy. So we should definitely be able to make things work here. Let's see what exactly he's kind of moving for. We see the... Okay, since I see the EWIS, I'm probably going to get ready to Lightning. Oh, yeah, this is going to be great Lightning value. As long as I get to my Zap for the Skarmy as well here. Pretty good Zap. Pretty good Zap. We hit basically all the skeletons. He is defending pretty well with the Evo Valk. Let's see. Oh, maybe Prince charge on tower. Huge. Let's go. That's so much damage, and it gets the second shot. That's amazing. Okay, he's in trouble now. We have the Lightning, plus we have a couple extra spells on top of that. This is definitely madness. So let's see. 462 plus the arrows. Yep, that's basically gonna do it, guys. I don't think he can get to our tower in time. All I have to do is arrows, and then you know what? I'll play my Prince first just to play it safe. But what a nice match right there, man. This time it was the Prince getting it done for us. And I'm telling you, there's always something that your opponent struggled to deal with. Once we got rid of his Skeleton Army, he had no more Swarm, and it was easy tower down from there. In the last match here, I'm going to start off cycling my Lumberjack once again. Like I said, it's one of my favorite, honestly, just like starting early plays with this deck, because the Evo Lumberjack always helps. Doesn't matter whether it's offense, defense, whatever, man. It always gets the job done. So Lumberjack forces out the Skeleton King, and we see the Royal Chef from our opponent. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like I do not see the Royal Chef too much, so it's kind of interesting to see it here. It did get buffed in the most recent balance changes, so I'm kind of intrigued to see how this goes. I think I'm actually going to Zap here on top of the Pekka just to kind of let our Prince get an extra shot or two. And we see the Elixir Golem. Oh no, this is scary, but I think... Is Lightning the play here? I think I'm going to go for it just to hit everything, kill the Pekka, or maybe kill the Pekka. Nice. Okay, we'll go with the Evo Lumberjack as well. He is going to get damage, but we're going to have enough for a Prince, I think. Do I play it opposite lane is the question, and I think I do. Let's see, how does he stop this? We know he has a Skeleton King. I'm not sure what else he's rocking with. Bar Barrel, Tornado. Okay, and he gets the Skeleton King down in time. Pretty good defense overall. I was not expecting the NATO, but fair to him. We do get some Prince shots to kind of help us come back into this, back into the game, and we take the damage lead. It's kind of crazy. Look how much damage his King Tower took. It probably won't end up mattering in the long run, but goodness, it's already down to 3,000. That's insane. I think I'm going to cycle my Zap because getting to that Evo Zap is obviously definitely something we want to accomplish. So let's just reset the back here again. He's probably going to have the Evo Pekka rolling up soon, which I'm a little bit scared of. This deck doesn't have any swarms, so really we're going to have to rely on our Lumberjack and Prince to be our tank killers, right? So there's the Pekka. Okay, hold on. I'm going to actually go in now since he just uses Pekka. Do I go Prince or Lumberjack? I'm going to go Lumberjack instead, just so that in case it dies, we do get the rage value. And it looks like he's going to kind of ignore. So I'm going to take my arrows to kill that Ice Whiz. Perfect. So the Pekka gets healed. We should be getting a ton of giant damage on the left. That should be tower down. Perfect. I'm going to probably eat or do I even need to eat the Pekka shot? I have enough for Prince. Okay, he goes Lightning. I'll play the Prince now, last second. Perfect. I need to probably Evo Lumberjack as well. If I save my tower here, this is amazing for us. Great. Okay, we keep the tower at 2,000. Hold on. And look at the King Tower, actually. Wow, how do we play this? This is the question. Okay, I'm gonna go just pressure the King Tower. He has to stop it, man, or else he's just gonna completely lose the game. So let's go in here. Let's go for an Evo Zap plus probably arrows, maybe. Try and just chip down this Electro Dragon. Look, Giant's on top of tower. How does he stop that, man? If we get one more Giant shot, then we will be able to Lightning, but I'm not sure if we're gonna get it here. I will eat this right side tower. I'm completely fine with that. And I think the next Giant push is gonna give this guy some problems. So the only real play he has is like an Elixir Golem in the pocket, right? So I'm just going to completely ready for that Elixir Golem, but he doesn't go for it. Okay, that's my cue to go in with the Giant. He's probably going to go Pekka. Oh, he gives me some nice lightning value there. I get some damage on the King Tower, and all we need is one more lightning now. So this Pekka is not going to be a factor. It's not going to reach my tower in time. Zap, he NATOs on top of the Giant. But guys, all we need is one more lightning, and we have this game in the bag. Let's go. I feel like the only play he really had there was Elixir Golem in the pocket. He ended up not playing it, so it definitely worked out for us there. Lumberjack to Kite, and then we get the lightning down, and that's a good game, man. Let's go. I'm telling you, this deck always finds a way to win. It doesn't matter what deck your opponent has. It's so nice, but that's going to do it all for this one, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure to subscribe if you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.